Hi y'all. I know that if you've seen the title of this video, you know that I am no longer at Secret Base and Vox Media. This was not on my own decision. I had been informed that my job position had been eliminated due to cuts or whatnot. And yeah, so I've been working at Vox Media for 8 years. 8 years. I can't believe it. It's been my only job out of college. I'm 29 years old, and I just went to a park here to gather my thoughts, tell you guys what's up, and just think about what's next. It's kind of surreal, honestly. It just hits you. It just hits you. It comes out of nowhere, honestly. I've seen layoffs and stuff like that happen when I was working at SB Nation Secret Base, and you're never really quite prepared for it as much as you try to prepare for it, I feel like. And I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, for the team that works at Secret Base, I want to say thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to uh, grow creatively, flourish creatively, learn creatively. Um, I started at SB Nation when I was like 20, 21, and it's been a while, and it's come to an abrupt end. I think I'm holding up well, and I think that I'm going to be okay. Since there's no real way to say goodbye from the Secret Base channel, there's no real way to do that from the Secret Base, or I can't do that anymore. I want to talk here and say from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for everybody that has ever interacted with my content. I want to thank you guys for anyone that has ever saw me in public and said, hey, I recognize you from your videos. I appreciate that, because that kind of stuff really keeps me going, and I appreciate it, and I don't really think that people understand how much that means as a content creator to have your work validated in person. Because it's one thing with all the views and the likes or whatnot, but whenever I get an email, whenever I get talked to in person being like, hey, I really appreciate your videos, that also means a real lot to me. If you're new here, welcome in. And if you know me, welcome back. This might be your first time on the channel. This might be the first time you've realized that I do have my own YouTube channel. And I've been making videos here for years. Over the last year and a half, we've seen some great growth on this channel. Some of it has to contribute to the Pistons losing a lot. And a lot of it also has to deal with, me trying more stuff as my own content creator. And I appreciate you guys for being here, and I hope that you guys will continue to support me in terms of what's next for me. And as for what's next, I don't know. I really don't know if I'm going to go the independent content creator route. I really don't know if I'm going to, do streaming on top of YouTube. I think that there are so many different things. That's the weird thing about this right now, is that I feel like I'm at a point creatively where this is just going to be like a minor setback and the end of an era, but the beginning of a new one, if that makes sense. I'm optimistic, honestly, and I think that really boils down to the growth and support I've seen on this channel, because this channel has been me and my editor, Hambo, and for the last year I've been locking in a little bit, taking this YouTube channel a little bit more seriously. I think I've changed formats a little bit, and I don't know. It's just I've always wanted to have my own thing, content creation wise, because I've seen a lot of layoffs in this industry, and I've always wanted to be prepared for it. And I don't know. You can never truly fully prepare for this, because it comes out of nowhere. I woke up, got a Zoom call, and realized that I will no longer be working at Secret Base. And if it feels like I'm rambling here in this video, that's because my head's kind of scrambled. I mean, this is a shock. I've never been, this is a completely new experience to me. I'm really gonna miss the team at Secret Base and SB Nation. I think I've been really blessed for all these years to have coworkers I can also call my friends. I know I've seen people like in other lines of work talk about their coworkers and stuff. I have nothing. I love each and every one of my coworkers, and that was the best job I've ever had. Probably the best job. That's the best job I've ever had, honestly. Being able to being able to try wild videos and be able to have that much creative control while also working with that big of a platform is something that I don't think that I took for granted, but I always woke up and was like, wow, I feel amazingly blessed to be able to have this job and whatnot. And I think that through Fumble Dimension, through Most Virtual Player, I think that I was really able to make some videos and improve on those videos in as over the course of my career there at Vox Media. Um, and it's been such a wild ride. I didn't when I first got into, I wanted to be a broadcast journalism major. I wanted to do sports play-by-play, and that kind of didn't materialize while I was in college, 'cause I knew that I wasn't cut out for this. But it felt like SB Nation and working at SB Nation Secret Base, it felt like I really truly found my match, in terms of working at a company, in terms of their attitude on how they covered sports, in terms of their thought process on how they made video essays and whatnot. And I felt truly at home while working at Secret Base. And the Zoom call, after the Zoom call, I knew that, the people on the Zoom call had to bring the bad news, so I didn't feel anything there. But I really started to get a little bit emotional and kind of like choked up when people on the team started reaching out to me, and then past coworkers at SB Nation and Secret Base had like reaching out to me. It really means so much to have this kind of a support system when something like this happens. I wasn't, I don't know, man. I just never, it I have my family, I have my friends, I have my partner, and I'm gonna be okay, guys. And I just want to let you guys know that with this channel, we're gonna still be making videos. We're still gonna be cooking. Nothing on this channel changes. That is the last time that I'm ever going to make a Secret Base video. That one was the last one, the Miami Heat Big 3 video. It's the last video that wow. And it's been a heck of a ride, honestly. Being able to lock in and make shows like Fumble Dimension, being able to work with a creative genius like John Boyce, was truly a one-of-a-kind experience. And the entire team, Seth Rosenthal, Joe Ali, Ryan Simmons, Will Bukema, Jay-Z, Clara, Tyson, the entire team. The one thing I want to tell you is that Secret Base is not just the people on camera. When you read the credits, there's a big team that works with each video, and they're some of those talented individuals in the sports media industry, and I'm really going to miss them going forward. But we're still going to keep in touch. Like, they're all friendly, they're all nice, and I know that this isn't the end. It's not goodbye. It's so long. In terms of what's next, I'm going to continue to make, and if I keep rambling on, it's just that I didn't write this video. I usually have scripts for certain videos. In terms of what's next, I am really excited to try new forms of content, to try new things. I'm still going to be working with sports and video games in some capacity. I feel like that's always been the two things that I like, and I've been able to put them together so often. So I feel like you're still going to get the Kofie style content on this channel. That's not going away. I love making videos. I love trying to make new content all the time. So I'm not going away. I'm just going to be in a different place. Now, for those of you that want to support me, I do have a Patreon, and I don't know what I'm going to do for the Patreon now. You know, we might have some live streams, might have some behind the scenes stuff. Patreon for sure, and then feel free to follow me on all of my other platforms. I think that I've built these social platforms always thinking like, just in case this day would come, just in case this day would come, and I'm so glad that I put in the extra effort to be able to continue to make these platforms and build this community, so that even though I lose access to being able to work on the Secret Base channel, I still have this community of people that appreciate my content, and I'm gonna keep continuing to build that. I think the cool thing about content creation is that I feel like I can do this forever. I feel like, you know, if my interests change in 10 years, that's totally fine. But I love making videos. I love talking on camera. I love editing. I love being creative. That part of me it doesn't matter where I work, that part of me will never extinguish. And I just want to say, thank you guys for the ride at Secret Base. You know, I had been working there for 8 years. I've been on video for just about 5. I don't know where I'm going to end up, but at the same time, I'm going to lock in. I'm going to give it my all, and we're going to see where this goes. But again, thank you guys for being here for the ride. Thank you guys for supporting me through all this time. I love each and every one of you, and I hope that my videos brought you joy at some point, made you appreciate when the video dropped in the sub box. I hope that it made you feel something, you know? And please keep supporting the people at Secret Base. They are like family, honestly, to me, content creation wise. You know, the team makes really good stuff. It was so awesome working at a place where I see the subscription box myself, and I'm like, oh yeah, I work there. Oh yeah, this is the video they've been working on. I've been in Slack this whole time, and like, this is the video they've been working on. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm still going to be supporting Secret Base, but from the subscription box. And you know, I'll be contacting them. Just because I don't have access to Slack doesn't mean I don't have access to contacting them. And you know, when I feel like whenever I visit the city or New York again, we'll hang out and stuff like that. So it's not the last time I'm going to see those guys, but it's been a heck of a ride. Being on the Secret Base channel was a true experience that I will never forget. It was a very important time in my content creation journey. I got there started working there as a senior at the University of Maryland, working social media, and you know, being able to transfer to the video team, being able to find a company where I could learn, grow, harness my skills, and also still work on my outside stuff as well. That was such a special situation. And without them, I wouldn't be where I am today, both creatively and both with my platforms and whatnot. So yeah, it's a new book. We're starting a new book. This is the end of a interesting and fun series. And thank you guys to everyone that has reached out to me already. I really appreciate it. For everyone at Secret Base, it was a pleasure working with you guys again. You know, this isn't the last time you're going to see me. And for those of you that have seen me on Secret Base and want to keep supporting me, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Feel free to follow me on all of my social media platforms. But I think that I have a couple of different roads I can go down. You know, I might give streaming a try again. I might gonna do these YouTube videos, try to get these sponsorships, because you know, your boy has to eat. Your boy has to eat. I don't have the full-time salary to fall back on. It was always interesting to, you know, I would always introduce myself and be like, I'm a full-time content creator, but I also work on my part-time stuff myself. And I think that there's a high possibility that that has changed. And this will be the full-time thing. Who's to say? I have no idea. I'm still learning, having my own YouTube channel. You know, I have a bunch of friends in the space. But it's always a learning period each and every day. But I'm going to take this in stride. I'm going to use this as just a motivation, you know, try to be my best creatively for the near future, and hopefully this is just the start of a lot of different stuff on this channel, whether it's traveling, whether it's vintage, whether it's going to video game stores. I have so many different ideas, and I hope that you guys will be along for the ride, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So, yeah, whew.